Well, you have Daddy's hat. Is that your way of telling me it's time to go?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, we'll turn off the TV so we can go. I've been meaning to expand the beehive. It's time to super it. The last time I was in there, they were almost completely full, and it's been a little while. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to find a problem when I go in there. So we're going to get the beehive set up. I'm going to checkerboard it. I'm going to super it and checkerboard the beehive. Hopefully, I don't have any major issues, but I've been so busy I just haven't had a chance to get to the bees. Today we're going to fix it. Now, as you see, we're making a lot of progress with cutting down the trees. The problem is we're at the point now where we're almost at this hive, and I need to relocate this hive soon. But for now, we're going to checkerboard it, take a look at it, see how it's doing. Now we're putting a full frame and then putting an empty frame. I want to show you guys this because this hive is really, I should have supered it before because it's packed. Now remember, we started with 5 full frames and 5 empty frames. Now we're completely packed and we're about to checkerboard. So what we do is we pull out a full frame, we put 1 full frame in, we put an empty frame, put an empty frame, put a full frame, put an empty frame. Now we're going to come back here, we're going to pull another full frame out, and so on and so forth. We're going to checkerboard it. Every other one is going to be full and empty. Now what we have now is both of these have been checkerboarded. We have a full frame, an empty frame, a full frame, an empty frame, full, empty, full, empty, full, empty. And on the bottom you have the exact same thing. So now the bees are going to work to fill this space. They have room to expand now. Didn't have that before. They were really full. It was overdue. I should have done it weeks ago. We have a good, healthy looking hive here. They're not real happy with being messed with, so we're going to get out of here. I saw bags of grass clippings on my way here. I'm going back the same way, and I was thinking I'd grab them on the way back, and they're gone. Somebody grabbed them. Somebody cleaned them up. I thought I'd have a dozen more bags of organic matter to put in the branch, but apparently you snooze, you lose. I should have grabbed it on the way by, not on the way back. There's always more. I've had this check in my car for the last 2, maybe 3 weeks. It's it's a piece of the insurance, one of the insurances for my wife. And yeah, I don't know, I don't like it. I've had this check in my car, like I said, almost a few weeks now. And I'm finally getting to the bank to deposit it. Much as I don't like it, we're going to need this money. We joked regularly about the fact she didn't make any money. She worked for the government. The real issue is the fact that even though she didn't make much, she made some. And the loss of her income is going to have an impact on how we live. It's going to be very difficult. I'm looking at how we're going to build the house and live on the homestead, and trying to run the numbers on how I'm going to actually do that without my wife's income. It puts us in a real awkward position, but I got to figure out how to do it. And one of the things I'm going to need to do is deposit this check so we can see kind of where we are financially. It's difficult, you know, you feel weird about having money from someone dying, especially when it's someone so important, someone so critical in your life. We're going to need it. Things are about to get very difficult here. I've got to figure out how to build this house on less income. We literally have more expenses and less income, and I still need to get the house built on the property. So I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do this, but we've got multiple fires going. But all of these fires have a purpose. We have got stumps in here. We're all trying to get rid of these stumps. We got a big stump here, actually 2 of them here. We've got about 5 or 6 fires going, all of them designed to deal with the stumps, clearing out the stumps here. We made tremendous progress.